Hello, and shalom to all my brothers and sisters out there. Well, I am so new to this platform, and literally, I am coming out of my comfort zone. My TikTok has just been laying dormant because I did not know what y'all would have me to do on TikTok. And so I've been on TikTok, and I have been, fellowshipping with different lives, Christian lives, and whatnot. And so the other day I was kind of attacked on one, and I really don't know what the attack like. It was so strong, only because I said that this certain person in Yah, well, I'm not even gonna say in Yah, but this certain person who's in the spirit has been compromised, and the way the lady did it, and how she said, and how she came on strong, and I was like, wow. And she been watching me, and I've been saying such and such. And honestly, the only thing that I was saying was, Hallelujah, praise be to Yah, Ruach Hakodesh. And so I thought that I don't confess Christianity, but religion. I do believe in Yah the Father, Yah the Son, and Yah the Spirit. And and those the names that I was using. So I seen that the offense was not really about what I said about the lady, or more so how I choose to worship my Elohim, my Yahuwah. But I am not offended by someone saying Jesus or God or whatnot. So I prayed about it, and y'all gave me a word, and but hasn't given me to go ahead to release that word. But this morning when I was praying, he told, Ruach Hakodesh said to me that do a study on the words God, because it is not a name, it is a title, and do a study on Lord, and Jesus. Where did these names originate from? And so I did that study today. Wow, and was it mind blowing? And there's so many distractions came, so many, like pens stopping working, people just calling, and it was just like wow, But nevertheless, the study is done, and I am so excited to share this study on this platform, on my YouTube, however Yah uh, does it, and however he has me to release it. But I wanted to just give like a preliminary of where the word God comes from, and it is Proto-Germanic. This word is guda, which is related to other Germanic words such as God, gudis, God, and God. The earliest written form of Germanic word God appears in the 6th century Christian Codex Argentis. The Proto-Indo-European form, ghu-to-m, which is the basis for guda, likely comes from the root gha, which means to call or to invoke. In Germanic, God was originally a neuter noun, and a neuter noun it's not male nor female, uh, and it's like a pencil, or it does not even have a form of life, of action. But after the rise of Christianity, it became masculine. What is Proto-Germanic? It's the hypothetical prehistoric language that is thought to be the ancestor of all Germanic languages, including English. It is also known as Common Germanic and is abbreviated as PGMC. Proto-Germanic is reconstructed using methods such as the comparative method internal reconstruction, and examination of residues. The results of these methods are then considered in accordance with typological principles. Again, the English word God comes from Proto-Germanic word guda. Other cognates of guda in the Germanic languages include uh, gudis, Gothic, gau Norse, God, Old Saxon, Old Frisian, Old Dutch, Old German. So I'm gonna stop there and just say, uh, this study showed that these people were that originated this word, and where this word comes from. They were Gothic. They were Old Norse, meaning the Norse mythology. They served the gods like Odin, uh, Thor. uh, it's crazy. It's really crazy how we are using a name that comes from a people who served all kind of deities. They did not serve Yahuwah. They did not serve Yah. They did not serve Yahushua Hamashiach. They did not serve the true and living Yahuwah. And it's so much paganism, so much hypocrisy, so much blasphemy behind this word God. One thing that I used to say when I did confess Christianity is, why would the Almighty name himself something that if you turn backwards, it means dog? I always wondered about that. And now I see why, because these people, wow, they were something else. They literally were not of Yahuwah. And so in the word God is not a name, it is a title. What there's such dishonor for me to have a name, yet I call you a title instead of what your name is. It shows so much disrespect. It shows so much dishonor to Yah. And so I just want to be able to share this study. It's long, well, a few pages, and I got to do good with timing here. But it was so funny how even the son of Odin, one of the gods they served, his name was Boulder, the god Boulder, Balder, or something like that. And literally, his he was supposed to be like the beauty and of justice and da 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 da, and couldn't nothing hurt him. And it says they mocked, the other gods will mock him and throw things at him because they knew that he could not be hurt. But this other god, Hod, threw mistletoes at him, and mistletoes were the only thing that could hurt God, the god Boulder. And literally, that's how they killed him, with mistletoes. Yet we stand up on the mistletoes for Christmas. And then the god Thor, and I think this is a whole movie, I never watched it. His hammer literally were made by dwarves, were made by elves. It's so much paganism and blasphemy behind these names, and we have did ourselves this justice by not studying and showing ourselves approved, and not testing spirits, and not testing what we heard, what we hear are taught by the same people that enslaved us and held us in captivity. Literally, it is so much, people. It is so much, my brothers and my sister. And I know this type of teaching is not for everyone, but it is for the Yahudim and the chosen of Yah who want to hear the truth. So it is my prayer that the ears that need to hear this